It's showtime, my friend. How nice. Come on in. It's so good to see you again. Got stories to share. Heck, I'm virtually there. It's showtime, my friend. It's showtime, my friend, with a tear or a grin. We're chomping the bit to begin. Wear sweatpants or slacks. Sit back and relax. It's snow time, my friend. If you have to go, heck, I want you to know it's easy to sign right back in. Oh, I hope you don't miss the show, because it's showtime. It's showtime, my friend. It's showtime, my friend, with a tear or a grin. We're chomping the bit to begin. I tuned up my axe, sit back and relax. No matter how your day has been, we'll make you smile, make it all worth your while. It's showtime, it's starting in no time. It's showtime. Showtime, my friend. Let's go. All right, everybody. Wow, a lot of you folks got here early today. We saw Joan here, and Joan, you had some problem with your internet last week. You know, my internet went out the next day after the show here, and it was out for 3 days. Good grief. Well, no, it was more like 2 days. And anyway, so good to see you. Okay, so, and then Kim and Mark here, and you guys were here. Oh, you were only here about 5 minutes ahead of time. Susan Curtis, how are you doing? And Jack and Barb Stretch. Let's see, we already saw about Joan, and then Bud, Brett, and Jeannie. Okay, and all y'all got signed on in time. Mom said she was trying to sign on, let's see, to a church broadcast. Oh, she made it though, and said that the sound wouldn't come through. I think it was no. Browser said you got to download another browser. And then she said by the time it all got downloaded and installed, the service was over. Okay, so let's see. What today is the songs where you folks have participated. And I say that because, well, they're combinations of different people. Depends on who shows in tonight, who shows up tonight. But this first one is a song that I originally wrote as a country song, and then it got rewritten by a fellow at a publishing company by the name of Peter Durgee. That's not the name of the publishing company, that's the fella. And so the song was rewritten, and then it became a song recorded by Scott Baio from Happy Days, who used to play Chachi. And he did the song, and also it got recorded or got done on Star Search back in the 1980s, which is also the time that Scott Baio's album happened. So anyway, it's called Half the World, and here is the pop version. I did the country version, I think, last week. Here's the pop version now. Ba-dum. Ooh, I clicked it. Go. Yeah. Lovers all around me, some are happy, some are sad. It seems like love is never in between, it's either good or bad. Now some people give with half a heart, while others give everything right from the start. Half the world is making love tonight, while half of them are faking love with somebody who's not right. I am one of the lucky few. here I am making love with you. I was faking love with strangers who were faking too, pretending it was real, though my heart knew it wasn't true. Oh, now I didn't know what love could be till you came along and showed it to me. Half the world is making love tonight. Wow. Half of them are faking love with somebody who's not right. I am one of the lucky few, 'cause here I am making love with you. Oh, oh, oh. And you make it feel the way I always dreamed it would be. At last I found the one who's right for me. Half the world is making love tonight. Wow. Half of them are faking love with somebody who's not right. I am one of the lucky few. 'Cause here I am making love with you. Whoa. Half the world is making love tonight. Half the world is making love tonight. Whoa. Half the world is making love tonight. Half the world is making love tonight. Half the world. Well, for any of you who don't know, Leora Stutz is my mom. I think you all know that. Anyway, the important part is her birthday is Saturday. She will be 100 years old on Saturday. And if any of you are so inclined, we're going to have a birthday party on Sunday, the 27th, the day after her birthday, down at Central United Methodist Church, downtown Lansing, which is on the, the northeast corner of, am I saying that right? Yeah, no, northeast corner of the Capitol building. So if you're got the square of the Capitol building, just go right to there, and that's where the church is. And they're going to have it in Fellowship Hall, so check that out. And Mom, I think, why don't you type in the time there? I can't remember. I think it's is it 11:45 or 11:15? So I think it's 11:15. Anyway. Yeah, 11:50. Yeah, that sounds right to me. So if any of you are so inclined, that's the place to go. And we are going to celebrate with a whole bunch of people and all that good stuff. All right, so now I have a song that I wrote with Stephen Barry Cohen. Stephen Barry. And I did this fairly recently. And Dan O'Malley, who is one of the people who sometimes tunes in here, played the lead guitar at the end of this. And I think all of you know about this from before. But anyway, Dan came in and played that part, and I was thrilled that it had so much of a sound like Jimi Hendrix. And this song is really dark, it's brooding and, that kind of a thing. And so the particular kind of stuff that Daniel played as far as I was concerned, fit real darn well. All right, let's see how it goes. They set out on a quest to steal some ancient gold. Two poor and angry schemers, young one and the old. They knew there was a curse, but they bound to see it through. The end will justify the means, we want what we are due. But the grass is never greener in a backyard of regrets. Guilt's a brown beer bottle filled with half-smoked cigarettes. Fortune can't buy solace when you drink it like cheap wine. The deed is written blood when you sign on the devil's line. They found the tomb and broke the seal, the treasure all around. When fighting over who got more, they knocked the lantern down. The devil laughed and watched them burn, then licked their smoking bones. Just inches from the sunlit sky, their pockets full of gold. And the grass is never greener in a backyard of regrets. Guilt's a brown beer bottle filled with half-smoked cigarettes. Fortune can't buy solace when you drink it like cheap wine. The deed is written in blood when you sign on the devil's line. Well, it's just a simple tale, but when I look into the mirror, the young boy and the old man are the parts of me I fear. But when standing at the crossroads and temptation beckons me, the choices that I make will either damn or leave me free. 'Cause the grass is never greener in a backyard of regrets. Guilt's a brown beer bottle filled with half-smoked cigarettes. Fortune can't buy solace when you drink it like cheap wine. The deed is written in blood when you sign on the devil's line. The deed is written in blood when you sign on the devil's line. Take it away, Dan O'Malley. Devil's Line with Daniel O'Malley on lead guitar at the end. Now, I told Daniel, I said, now, I want you to imagine that the devil, you met the devil in a dream and he's on your tail, he's chasing you, and I want you to play like you're being chased by the devil. And boy, I think he did. It sounded pretty accurate to me. I was happy with it. All right, here's a song called Believe that I wrote with Mark Wright. He is on the program tonight, and yeah, real nice thing. Mark showed me these chords, and I just kind of went crazy with it. And then after I figured out the chords and what I was going to sing, he wrote the arrangement for it. That's all the other instruments and how they play together. So here we go. It's called Believe. Oh, the screen jumped again. I see how much you're hurting. Some folks make you feel so small. The critics crowd the sidewalks, betting you'll be next to crawl. Don't let them write your story or get under your skin. Fight the darkness that surrounds you with a fire that burns within. When you believe, let your truth come shining through. Believing has the power to make all your dreams come true. You can hide the highest mountain step by step against the wind, 'cause the world reveals its treasures to a heart that won't give in. When you believe, you probably heard of Elvis, Walt Disney, and Miss Monroe. All three were labeled dreamers, got fired, would not let go. And how about that cricket and his wish upon a star? Our wishes have their places, what you do shows who you are. When you believe, let the truth come shining through. Believing has the power to make all your dreams come true. Well, you can climb the highest mountain step by step against the wind, 'cause the world reveals its treasures to a heart that won't give in. When you believe, you say it's not that simple. There's too much work still to be done. When you live a life of passion, you have half the battle won. When you believe, let your truth come shining through. Believing has the power to make all your dreams come true. You may climb the highest mountain step by step against the wind, but the world reveals its treasures to a heart that won't give in. When you Yep, Mark played all that music for you there. That was pretty cool, huh? Well, now here I'm going to come back around to Dan O'Malley and Judy Franklin, who wrote this song with me. It's called My Kind of Crazy. I think I played Believe fairly recent. I've also played My Kind of Crazy recently, too. But these are the ones that involve some of you people that are there. And, oh, by the way, thank you, Joan, for your nice comment there. Okay, here we go. My Kind of Crazy. Got no high-heeled shoes, she's a barefoot delight. Never stop her swimming naked in the moonlight. The glow in her eyes, it's a hypnotic thing. I'm a powerless puppet on a flaming string. My, she's my kind of crazy. I said, I might die smiling with my kind of crazy. My kind of crazy. In a world of wet matches, she's a wildfire. A spark in the night lights a wild desire. Pieces, a puzzle don't fit. Square peg, round hole, brother, this is it. My, she my kind of crazy. I might die smiling with my kind of crazy. My kind of crazy. When the lights go down, it's almost too hot to hold. A dark burning passion and I'm out of control. Everybody wants her, they haven't a clue. And what the hell's the story with her dragon tattoo? I'm a willing partner in her midnight crime. She's a cop in disguise. I'm a bad boy doing time. But when she brought out the handcuffs, I started to pray. I gotta get out, but I'm gonna stay. Well, how's that for a weird little song, huh? Now, we have some other ideas during those parts that go, we're probably going to come back and do some other things to it that are a little more, well, shall we say, musical. And if anybody can do it, Daniel will be able to do that for us. All right, let's see. My kind of crazy. Well, you know what, Dave Teeter, you showed up just in time. I'm going to play a song that Dave had some words to, and I grabbed hold of them and started putting chords to them. Now, the only thing about this one is I really, I can't play it. I tried to warm up on it, before we started the show, but I didn't quite get it. Anyway, I'm going to play my previously recorded version of this song, and in order to do this so it's fair, and I really, I don't want to pretend like I'm lip syncing. So I'm just going to fade out here. I'll fade back in a minute after the song is over, and in the meantime, here you are, Sometimes the Rain. Now, this is only pieces of a song, by the way. I've got a verse and a chorus and a verse and a chorus. There's some other things, other part of the story that should go on from here. But here it is. I see you walking. I catch your eye. You look embarrassed and hurry by, and now you're running. Then I see him. I feel my heart sink, and it can't swim. Sometimes the rain falls. Sometimes the rain falls. Sometimes the rain falls. from my eyes. And can he breathe when you're away? And if he cares too much, will you go astray? Does he talk sweetly and lay you down? No, please don't tell me, or I'll surely drown. Sometimes the rain falls, sometimes the rain falls, sometimes the rain falls from my eyes. And I will fade back in now. So that's all that's written of that one. I just hadn't figured out how the story should go. I would kind of like it to go like a, Roy Orbison song, so it would be one of those triumphant, everything's going bad for this guy, and then everything goes good. It turns around completely. That would be a nice way to end that. I came up with a couple ideas, but I think they were a little corny, and I need to work through them further. Let's do this one, which also I think I probably did fairly recently. I wrote this with Cindy McElroy. Now, I didn't talk about this last time. We got together, I've told this before, but we had both attended a concert. I was with Janice, and I saw Cindy across the room, and I said, let's go talk to her. So we were talking about writing songs and so on, and she said, yeah, I can start a lot of songs, but I can't always finish them. She'd only finished about 8 or 10 songs. And I said, well, I can kind of finish anything. Of course, I don't know as I have the right to say that after not finishing the last song that we just did. Well, someday you got to come back and spend time on it. But anyway, so she had some lyrics that were a little bit, kind of interesting, but they sparked a little image in my mind. And I started working on an idea. I said, I want this. Let's see, what if we could do this sort of like You're So Vain? And, well, that was a great idea until I looked at the lyrics and listened to the music. That song is brilliant. It's a great song. So I don't really want to compare this to that. Anyway, but this is our version then of what we thought would be as good as we could get for that. Here it is. It's called Better Things, written with Cindy McElroy. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. You came, I fell, you left, oh well. In case you're wondering, I don't miss you at all, 'cause I got better things to do, like sitting in my rocking chair, your picture to my chest, in a Zeppelin t-shirt that you used to wear, driving my Toyota by your house at 2 a.m. I got better things to do than think about you. You called to say, okay, I'll explain it later. Now that you mention it, I don't miss you at all, 'cause I got better things to do, like going on a picnic by myself out at the park, down by the river like we used to do, and cleaning out your closet. Hey, I found that old brown shoe. I got better things to do than think about you. I cannot remember that old song we used to sing. The melody has gone right out of my head. It went la 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 da da da, la da 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 da. I got better things to do. I cannot remember that old song we used to sing. The melody has gone right out of my head. And it went la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da. La da 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 da. I got better things to do, like walking in the rain with my umbrella by my side, so that no one sees the tears that I have cried. And sleeping with your pillow on the nights when I get blue. I got better things to do than think about you. La da 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 da, la da 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 da. I've got better things to do. Better Things, written with Cindy McElroy. Now, here is a mellow song that I wrote with Linda Peckham. Now, Linda is, was like the head of a writing department at Lansing Community College, and we were part of a writers group, and this wasn't a music writers group. It's actually more like a fiction writers group. Well, sometimes people brought poetry, sometimes people brought essays. So it wasn't all fiction. It was just a writer's group. So I asked if I could bring some songs, yes. Well, and then one of the songs that she showed, or not, it wasn't a song, it was a poem that she had, and it had so many visual things in it that I really, really enjoyed. So I asked if I could have a copy of the lyrics, and so she let me take them, and one day I was passing by them on the table and a little bit of melody came into my head. That's all you got to do to get started writing a song, at least for me. And so this is what I came up with, and it's a little bit of a waltz beat. It goes like this. When gray geese vee in auburn skies and corn stalks rattle in dusty fields, call my name. Oh, call my name. When lullabies fade in falling leaves and rhythm slows in stubborn oaks, sing my name. Oh, sing my name. Do 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 do. Dee-dee. Ba-dee-dee-dee-dee. When moonlight pools the black road white and stills my breath, a startled hair paint my name. Oh, paint my name. When rhyme frost fires the golden grass, bronze bells toll the transformed page, trace my name. Oh, trace my name. On sheaves of stone. Oh yes. Thank you, Dave, for thanking me. Yeah, that's cool. All right. And I see hands clapping over there, so that's good. Now, this is one again. I'm thinking quite a few of these we've done. This one is recently. This is one I wrote with Edgar Struble, who played for many years with Kenny Rogers, 15 years specifically, and then he worked for the Nashville Network for quite a few years as sort of a Doc Severinsen type character, and I'm not sure what program he was on for sure. I think it might have been Ralph Emery's program, but it was really great because he got to know so many of the musicians who were, touring musicians, and he got to play behind them. He had a little band, and they played behind everybody in the country market. I mean, everybody. So we thought this song would be great for Al Jarreau, and then Al went and died on us, so I guess we're not going to have him do it. But I suppose we could have an artificial intelligence version of Al Jarreau doing it. But anyway, here it is, my version of Dinner for Two with the MSU Professors of Jazz. Come sit down, I'll rub your back, go ahead, kick off your shoes, take my hand, we'll climb the stairs to the room, feel the breeze, I got your favorite tunes, and I'll start the barbecue. City lights are just right with dinner for two. I can't tell you how much you mean, but I hope you know what's true. All week long you take care of me. Tonight is all for you. Saturday, we can meet your friends. Right now, one-on-one is cool. So sit back, my love, and I'll serve this dinner for two. I can't tell you how much you mean, but I hope you know what's true. All week long you take care of me. Tonight is all for you. Saturday, we can meet our friends. Right now, one-on-one is cool. Sit back, my love, and I'll serve this dinner for two. Sit back, my love, and I'll serve this dinner for two. Dinner for Two, written by Edgar Struble and me. Oh, that was Dinner for Two, and as I said, can you hear how that would sound perfect for Al Jarreau? Would have. Well, this next one here is a song that came to me. I've told this a few times. My niece, Marie, came to me and said, you know, John, I wrote a song. And I said, well, this is great. Well, she was 9 years old at the time. So, you know, you're doing, oh, yeah, how nice. And she said, well, here it is. And she's got the words, you know. And I said, okay, well, how's the music going? She goes, well, that's your part. Oh, I see. I didn't realize I was going to be a co-writing partner when she brought that piece of paper out. But anyway, what she wrote was a song called I'm Gonna Rock. I've changed a few of the words, but you know, generally she kind of laid it down here very well, which I'm surprised. Actually, a lot of people, when they think that they've written a song, they don't really have an idea of how the words have to fit. Sometimes they cram too many words into a little space, and sometimes there's not enough words to fill a space. And so sometimes it requires that you change a few of the words. Now, for example, the song that I did that was a mama song, it was, you know, what I wrote with Linda Peckham, there were a couple of words in there that didn't quite fit, and I had to ask for permission for her to change them, you know, so that I could change them to fit the music. And that's what was the case on this one. It's called I'm Gonna Rock, and I only made a few changes. This was basically her idea, and then, well, the music is pretty much standard rock and blues stuff. Here we go. Rock, definitely. I'm gonna rock in the morning, rock when I hit the floor. I'm gonna rock in the shower, rock when I head out the door. I'm gonna rock, rock, rock till I just can't rock no more. I'm gonna rock, rock, rock. Oh no, it's the second verse. When my car, okay. I'm gonna rock when I'm working, rock when I play my guitar. I'm gonna rock, rock, rock till I just can't rock no more. Yeah. I'm gonna rock, rock, rock. 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 I'm gonna rock, rock, rock till I just can't rock no more. I don't know how to boogie, can't do no Lindy Hop. And if I had a two-step and I'd rather be shot, I gotta rock. Yeah. I'm gonna rock, done it, now even if I'm poor. I'm gonna rock on the boardwalk, rock right down to the shore. I'm gonna rock, rock, rock till I just can't rock no more. I'm gonna rock, rock, rock. 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 I'm gonna rock, rock, rock till I just can't rock no more. Now, how about that from a 9-year-old, huh? Oh, now a couple of the words I got. I'm gonna rock when I'm walking. Oh, and let me explain what happened. We have there are two different versions of this song. One of them has a verse followed by a chorus. Another one has two verses. So I thought the one where the chorus was coming up. So that second verse, I'm going to rock when I'm walking, rock when I'm in my car. Of course, I'm going to rock when I'm working, rock when I play my guitar. She doesn't even play guitar, and that was one of her lines. How about that? I'm going to rock, rock, rock till I just can't rock no more. There it is. And there was another one that I did earlier, and I twisted one of the words around. One of the things that's happening is I'm getting older. I will substitute words for a word that sounds similar, that's actually in the song. That's a little scary, you know. So there are some curse words that rhyme with with some of the things. Well, anyway, okay. Now, version 2 of this song, which I've played on this channel before. This one is called I'm Gonna Drive. Now you're going to see what happens when a song gets changed. And in this case, there was a song that my friend Steve was using on his radio show that was by James Taylor. It's called Traffic Jam. And he did not have permission to use that song on his show. So I told him, Steve, I'd like to do a song for you. So when I got back, I thought, why couldn't I just change I'm going to rock to I'm going to drive? And then I changed it to a little bit more mellow arrangement. And this is what we have now for I'm going to drive. I'm going to drive in the morning, drive all through the day. Gonna race down the sunset, chase it till the sky turns gray. 'Cause when I drive, I'm free, ain't nothing gonna take that away. I'm gonna drive. I'm gonna drive. I'm gonna drive. I'm gonna drive. 'Cause when I drive, I'm free. Ain't nothing gonna take that away. I'm gonna drive up to Boston, Montreal, Ottawa to Thunder Bay. Across the Badlands to Spokane, then Seattle on down to LA. 'Cause when I drive, I'm free. Ain't nothing gonna take that away. Oh, here we go again. I'm gonna drive. I'm gonna drive. I'm gonna drive. I'm gonna drive. 'Cause when I drive, I'm free. Ain't nothing gonna take that away. Don't give me no bicycle, no public transport jive. And if I gotta walk there, I don't wanna be alive. I gotta drive. I'm gonna drive all my life, gonna drive till my dying day. Promise you'll pick up my ashes and you'll drive them down the old highway. And then you'll roll down the windows with the wind, just blow me away. I'm gonna drive. I'm gonna drive. I'm gonna drive. I'm gonna drive. Jump on my chariot of gold. I'm gonna drive around heaven all day. I'm gonna drive. Yes. Steve will not be in any trouble for using this song on his show. Okay, I want to do, I think, one more song. Oh, gosh, do I want to do? Oh, let's do this one instead here. This one is called Love Redemption, and this one's a little bit different when I say I co-wrote this one with one of you. I wrote this with an artificial intelligence, and I've been hearing a lot about that lately. People say, oh, AI is never going to write anything as good as people. La, 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 la. Well, you know what? I know that a lot of musicians are upset about the idea that, or hoping, they're hoping that music will not be made by artificial intelligence and put them out of work, but I'm afraid it's coming, guys. I'm afraid it's coming. Now, explain a little bit more about this one. What I did is I wrote some lyrics and I put them up to one AI program, and it suggested some other things back, so that it filled out the story a little bit more. That I had a story, but it gave me a few ideas, and so I reconstructed the lyrics until I thought they were real solid. Then I put it into a different AI program, which not only figured out a melody and the music to play, it had a singer sing it. And the singer was so good. Now, when I say a singer, it was an artificial intelligence singer, but it was so good, it took me a couple of hours to do a vocal that I thought sounded even decent compared to the AI singer. So, and listen, that was 6 months ago when I did that, maybe even a year ago. And AI keeps improving and improving and improving. This thing it's infancy right now, and it's only going to get better. It's going to be outstanding. It's going to be amazing. And whether human beings are involved, whatever. Now, right now, human beings have to provide a prompt. They have to provide some things so that the AI knows what you want to do, what you want it to do. But in the future, those prompts are going to be easier. It'll be easier to provide them. And then the AI is going to be way smarter. So this one is called Love Redemption. And listen to this R&B sound that it has. Gotta crank up the audio a little bit. Ooh. I was stumbling down a dark road, knowing everyone was wrong about that imaginary thing called love, made up to sell more songs. I was crying in the shadows, my heart locked up in chains. If despair had been like water, I'd have drowned in my pain. Then you reached out your hand, pulled me back to solid land. Now I'm singing hallelujah, 'cause you showed me how to shine. I was lost, but you walked in and waved the stars align. You threw me a lifeline on my third time going down. Now I'm living love redemption since you turned my life around. Every road I took before you only led me to regret. I thought love was a hurting song, a lonely cold duet. You heard the melody in me when no one knew there was a tune. You solved my heartbroken mystery when I didn't have a clue. Every day's a brighter day, you're the one who lit the way. Now I'm singing hallelujah, 'cause you showed me how to shine. I was lost, but you walked in and waved the stars align. You threw me a lifeline on my third time going down. Now I'm living love redemption since you turned my life around. Now I'm singing hallelujah, 'cause you showed me how to shine. I was lost, but you walked in and waved the stars align. You threw me a lifeline on my third time going down. Now I'm living love redemption since you turned my life around. When I climbed up on the pyre, you poured love onto the fire. Now I'm living hallelujah, 'cause you showed me how to shine. I was lost, but you walked in and waved the stars a line. You threw me a lifeline on my third time going down. Now I'm living love redemption since you turned my life around. All right, you guys, thanks so much for being here. I'm going to play us out with the TV segment music, as we call it here. And it's starting right now. All right. Thank you. I appreciate that, Dave. That's really nice. Well, I'll tell you, I watched... I've written 150 songs. Can you imagine the people who have written thousands of songs? You get pretty good. Either that or you're just cranking out stuff that's no good. I suppose that can happen. Yes. Well, you know, even Willie Nelson, I've got a book of some of his lyrics and stuff, and I've been kind of surprised. Some of them are just kind of mediocre. It makes me feel good about my mediocre ones, because I've written some ones that I think are pretty good. But with him, 3,000 songs to choose from, you're probably going to find quite a few good songs in there, I would think. All right, that's it for me this week, and I hope to see you next week, and I hope your internet doesn't fail you. That's what it takes, apparently. All right. And oh my goodness, I think I'm. Thank all y'all, as we say in a business.